Greetings, beautiful earth angels. Welcome back to another video. It's your girl, Nagad, and today I'm going to be talking about something that is so important to me. I honestly believe it's the reason why I come on here smiling every time I do. It's the reason why no weapon formed against me shall ever prosper. And it's the reason why I believe I'm a strong ass. Period. And I'm going to explain it to you right now. And I honestly want this to be a hard pill for you to swallow. Like, this is like big sis, little sis moment. Like, sit down. And if you're a mom, this is even more important for you to hear. I'm going to be talking about the importance of putting yourself first. And before I do that, I just want to make sure to say this in the beginning of my video. I'm going to give you a minute or a second to just subscribe, like this video, help me push my channel out until the algorithm. And yeah, I do want to say comment anything down below, but you guys are so good at commenting. So like, comment anything down below, like comment. Before I start, I do just want to touch on the big sister thing really quickly. Like, I genuinely want to help. So if ever I say something, especially in this video or in other videos, that comes off mean, insensitive, like, I'm just trying to help. I'm sorry if I give off boot camp vibes. To me, this is how I ensure that I'm happy. Like, I take my mental health very seriously, and I learned when to put myself first and when to know to be of service. You know, I honestly think this journey of life, yes, we have spirit guides that are like on the other side of the veil. In the third dimension, there are people who can help. Like, I've been helped by people multiple times, whether it be I get advice, whether it be me crying on your shoulder, or whether it be me learning through your experiences. Like, I get help, and I know that everybody needs help. And I think it's important to help people. But there's a fine line between helping people and sacrificing yourself. And if there's one thing you do know about me and that I can stand like on 100% is that I have very like strong boundaries, very firm boundaries, and my boundary posts never move because I know what it takes for my cup to crack. I know what it takes for my cup to leak. And I know how hard it is to fix it, especially when it's an amazing mug, okay? I can't even imagine how much harder it is when you're building yourself back up because of somebody who can't even build themselves back up, or they don't even take your help. The point of helping people is to meet them halfway. The person you're helping, if they're not willing to help themselves, you're just filling in a bucket that has a hole at the bottom. It's never going to get full. And where you're draining yourself with worry, with concern, just by being empathetic, by being a human being, where you're hurting yourself, that will take a long time to not only heal, but to regenerate. And then to be able to help others. And some people, they don't even like get to that point and they're already helping other people, or they're already putting other people ahead of themselves. Or worsely, is that even a word? Or worse? Yeah, or worse. They allow other people's emotions, other people's mental states, and other people's trials and tribulations to affect their mental health. And it's hard when you live with toxic people. It's hard when you live with troubled people because you're constantly around that energy, and their energetic shifts affect the overall like vibe of the house. So it's not easy when you're not in a home with other people that are trying to work on themselves as well, and that don't understand that they're responsible for their own emotions, they're responsible for their own actions, and they're responsible for healing. There's been many moments where I feel my brain just go downhill. Like, I feel myself going downhill. I feel whatever self-love work I've done is like becoming useless, and I just don't like that. I don't like that feeling. And I don't think it's fair for us to allow that kindness to poison us, because kindness, love, sacrifice, all of those things are beautiful things. It shouldn't be it shouldn't be to your detriment, basically. In order to put yourself first, you need to put your foot down and be okay with how other people perceive you. You know that those people in high school or those people at work that are like bitches, and they always get the pass because, oh, that's just how they are. That's just their personality. Well, what about you? Why can't it be your personality as well? You've heard people tell you in the past that in order to be of service, in order to help, you have to help yourself. You have to feed yourself. But if you're not prioritizing that, no matter what help you give to other people, not only will it be like not the top-notch quality, but it's gonna be you're gonna be hurting yourself. You are solely responsible for how you feel. Your partner is not responsible for your happiness. Okay? Your job is not responsible for your happiness. That raise is not responsible for your happiness. Your car is not responsible for your happiness. Your kids are not responsible for your happiness. Only you are responsible for your happiness. You have to prioritize yourself. You have to prioritize what you like. And you have to understand that, like, okay, I've done everything that I can to help this person, to explain where, I'm coming from, my perspective, to give them whatever guiding voice I possibly can. I've done everything I could possibly do. Not only have I done it once, some people have done it a dozen times. Set them boundaries, girl. But some people have done it so many times. Not only have you helped this person far beyond what you're expected to do, you even try to see things from their perspective. You try to hold their hand through it. And if they're not like reciprocating that, or they're not, taking that like fish line, you know what I mean? Like if they're not hooking themselves onto it and seeing, oh, okay, how I'm acting or how I'm behaving, or this situation, this relationship is affecting the people in my life. This toxic relationship is affecting my friends. This horrible, I don't know, job is affecting my mental state at home. Like, I don't know, whatever the case may be, if that person is not like removing the fog from in front of their eyes, because they are, at the end of the day, they're responsible for how like like it's not your life. It's not your life. Don't get over involved in other people's lives. So if that person can't understand that, like, oh, this person is trying to help me, oh, she's just trying to do this, she's just trying to do that, let me take that other step towards them. Let me show them that, okay, I'm going to start taking things into my own hands. Let me show them that I'm going to listen. I'm going to try. If they're not doing any of that, let me end this relationship. Let me go get help. You can't heal people by speaking. It has to come, like, if your speech is not encouraging action from them, obviously it doesn't mean that you're bad at what you're doing, because you're just trying your best. It's coming from a good place. But if your speech is not encouraging these people, then, or if your help is not helping these people, then stop, because you're just draining yourself and they don't want it. Some people, in order for them to understand and identify traumas, they need to live in it for a long time before they see it. And that's not your responsibility. I spoke about not having friends, and I think that has a lot, like that has a lot to do with why I have such strong boundaries, okay? Because I don't have a lot of friends, and there's not a lot of people that require my time or that feel entitled to my time other than my son. There's not a lot of people that need me in those ways, and I've designed my life in that way, I assume, because I prioritize my peace. I really, really prioritize my peace. And it's hard. It's really hard to be okay and then be next to somebody who's not okay. I completely understand that. I've been in both positions. But when you're the person that's okay and you're trying to help the person that's not okay and they're not taking the help, it affects you. It hurts you. It's easy for me to say, drop them, move on. It will throw off your whole day. It will affect your mood. It may even affect your cycle. It's not easy. I understand that, because it's like you can see clearly and they're not choosing not to, or it's like it's painful. It's just really painful. In those instances, instead of just dwelling in other people's energies, you have to do what you know works best for you when you're in their position, because right now trying to help them got you in their position. You have to put yourself first and say, okay, when I feel like that, because right now I don't feel good. I don't know what I feel, and these are not my problems. But when I do feel like that, I like to do this. And get up, get out, hang up, leave, and do what you feel is best for yourself. The reason why other people don't cover your therapy bill is because it's your therapy bill. Everybody's responsible for their own journey. Like, it's literally a battlefield. The war. You know, the wars, multiple. I think there's been multiple. I don't know. That's not my field. But, the wars, how you've seen those movies where the guys are running and everybody's just dropping like flies. That's life. That's life. And every single person that's dropping like flies has a family, has a story, has children probably, has, a friendship with you. You have memories with them. You feel like, you hold on to not only their past, but you hold on to the potential future they can have. But it's not your job to see other people's future because you're not God. Leave it between them and God, because when they write their autobiography, chances are your name is not going to be in there. Help people, guide people, yes, but put yourself first always. The moment it affects your mental health, the moment it like crosses your boundaries, and the moment where you feel like you have to do this for this person, cut it off. And it's so painful to do that, but you're the master of your mind. You're in control of your mind. What I like to do whenever I get in those type of situations where it's like I'm trying to help someone, or I get a little empathetic, like I become an empath real quick, and I absorb someone's energy, and I try to help, and they're not taking my help, because I truly believe I could help. I really think I could help. I think I have a strong understanding of who I am, so I truly believe that I can help other people by explaining my experiences and how I got to where I am. But when I try to do all that and it doesn't work, I want to go and I want to work on myself, because I feel what they feel. So I want to go, I stretch, I do whatever, releases oxytocin. I turn whatever lights I need to turn on. I take whatever breath I need to take. I make myself some healthy food. I, talk about something healthy. I'll watch The Office. I will treat myself like a child, because nobody is going to take care of you the way you can take care of you. If you're not building these strong bonds and connections with your identity, with your inner self, your inner child, if you can't take care of yourself when you're not feeling good, because how are you going to take care of this person? You can't even take care of yourself. I help as much as I can. I always try to have an open ear. I want to be there for you. But if you're not willing to help yourself, then I'm going to go. And I'm not going to talk to you about it anymore. And you're going to hear whatever advice you need to hear from other people. But it's not going to be me, because at the end of the day, when you write your autobiography, this is your story. And nobody else is responsible for your story. It's so hard to understand that. It feels so lonely. Like, it really feels like you are your mother, you are your father, you are your child, you are your husband. At the end of the day, you have to be able to fill all of these roles for yourself. And if you're not putting yourself first, you're going to put yourself last, and you're going to lose yourself. And this experience on earth, you're willing to sacrifice for other people's issues? Because I don't know about you, that's not what I'm trying to do at all. At all. I'm at peace with myself, and I'll always be at peace with how other people decide to live their lives. All I can do is offer my 2 cents. And if you don't want to take that, then that's on you. Take this video as I'm nagad. I'm telling you it's time to take care of yourself. I'm ordering you to take care of yourself and to stop overextending yourself and being there for people that don't, it's not that they don't need your help, but it's like they don't need your help. They don't need it. At the end of the day, whatever situations people want to be in, they'll be in. It's a choice. I could be sad if I want to, and I truly believe that, and I could be happy if I want to, and I truly believe that. And if you are someone who lives your life that way and you agree with me and you relate with me, then I'm sorry, but at some point it becomes, okay, well, I want to be happy. So I tried everything I could do. You're going to be good. Whatever happens, I'm at peace with it, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to slice my throat so that you could breathe. Okay. I hope this helped, because I think the reason why I'm being really harsh in this video and I'm being I'm really stepping into my Capricorn earth energies, because I think it's not something to joke about. Basically, your mental health, putting yourself first is not a joke. Putting yourself last is not an option. I'm not giving you a new perspective on life. Literally, if something happens and you're in the witness protection program, all of that was for nothing. Then you're somewhere alone by yourself trying to heal from other people's traumas. You're trying to fix everything that you put on pause because you're busy helping other people. That's unacceptable. We don't do that, especially when we're trying to be full and whole human beings. So yeah, that's the end of this video. If at the end of this you're still not putting yourself first, I have nothing to say to you. I literally have nothing to say to you. If you made it this far into the video, please comment something down below, even if it's just an emoji. I love liking comments. I love checking on the comments. It's my favorite part. And you guys like these videos, and I never ask you to like them. And I get a lot of likes. So like the video, and I want to see what happens. If you made it this far, like this video. confirm you're subscribed, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Same place, same time. Okay, good. Put yourself first, because I am not playing with you. I am not playing with you. I'm not trying to lose you. I'm not trying to lose you. Okay, the last 5 seconds of the video is, if you're not gonna do it for yourself, do it for me. Because trust me, once you start, even if you start doing it for me, you'll start to realize that you're the center focus of it. And I will fade away in the background. Okay? Love you. Peace out.